I'm like, I can never be like, seen ever. And like, I ordered online from like, it's basically like Amazon, but in Korea.
Are you gonna tell me you got a wig?
I got a wig. I got a black curly wig, like a short one. And then I ordered I studied how like older people, like elderly women would dress on the street. Like I'd be like, okay, they wear that kind of a skirt and those shoes and that kind of a bag. And I would like study it and I would order it. And I dressed up.
And then you would go on a date looking like an older woman?
I would go like to his house, like, because we can't go anywhere. Like, I would like travel that way just in case somebody. I did that once. And
wait, so then would you show up to his house and then like rip the wig off and the granny like a mirror?
I'd be like,
I've arrived, and he's like, can you take off your prosthetic nose and your wig and your granny pin? He's like, can you get back to Rosé for a second? You fully are walking in like an 80-year-old woman.
Like, that guy, he was like overly like, no, we can't do like anything. Like we can't go anywhere. Now I think about it, I'm like, sure, we could have done. I've met people after you who are a bit way more like higher profile than you. That was just like, that would do crazier, like, more things with me. And I'd be like, you're not. And I remember the first time they would want to do things, I'd be like, you're okay with that? And I was so gaslighted. Being like, you're okay with doing that? And they're like, why not? And I'd be like,
oh, because I learned from this other ex that like, we couldn't do anything. Dude, that's so real though. Are you seeing anyone right now?
Oh my God. Wait, because I just feel like if I'm like, no, I'm like, oh, such a lie, you can tell. I am looking for love. When you ask something like that, it's like all the articles, all the comments, I just see it like roll down, and anyone who has like been plotting my downfall being like, this is the comment we take. So if anything happens, this is the interview we go back to. Like, that's all I think about. So I would love to just be like, yes or no, being like, is this going to define who I am? How sad.
I know.
How sad of a reality is that? That makes me sad. It makes me sad for like a lot of the industry and how, oh my God, stop. This is gross. No. I'm only sad because I feel like it's just like a normal thing. Just because I was from a K-pop group doesn't mean I am a different type of human being. I think we're all born with legs and arms and feelings and the
heart.
Same set of, number of eyes. Everyone's human. And I feel like just how certain things, like I have to, not because it's me, but a lot of other people too have to like think about that. And me being a girl and what that means to me, how will people try to use my comments to create something? And it's not like I'm saying the craziest thing right now.
No.
Am I saying like I killed someone? No. A lot has actually changed. After Number One Girl, I'm not joking, but there were so many people online who would tell me what to do with the way I put my makeup on, the way I was dressed on stage. They would like harass my hair and makeup team. But after I explained the song, my team has not been getting comments like that anymore. Love that I have been able to find music to be the kind of the tunnel and the way to express these and for people to accept these.
Like your outlet. Have you guys ever talked about what would happen if one of you didn't want to continue in Blackpink?
I think don't remember like specific conversations, but no, I think yeah, if one of us feels like at that time that's not the right thing, then we're all in. We will understand. And Blackpink, like any relationship, if one person is not ready for something, then it should just be respected. And I think we will always be ready to do that because Blackpink is only 4 members, first of all. So we will not be able to neglect anyone's, decision at any time in their life. And we trust that every decision made is, the right decision for each person. So Yeah.
New album?
Oh, yes.
Casual. What can you tell us about it?
Well, so it's an album that we've all kind of obviously come back from after that like year of exploring and all being our individual selves. And so I think it was like really interesting to kind of come back and see what was created after that. And so I really like all the songs there and I love them, including Jump, and which is already released, and we have like a fun collaboration that's coming up.
Oh my God.
And I feel like it's like, so I played it for like a bunch of my team and my friends, and they all were like it feels like Jump, but it's like so different. And they just say it sounds so different from anything else we've done. And I feel the same. And I feel like a lot of the collaboration is the reason like why that probably sounds that way. And I feel like, it's very new, and visually too. I don't think we've actually used as that much like CGI before.
Wow.
And
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's like a big like funky mixture of like all these things, but for some reason it works. Wow. And I'm really excited for the fans to see that. And yeah, all the X. Yeah, I don't think all of the X's, maybe.
No, Rosie.
I mean, let down. Let me think. All of them except one. At that time, I thought he was really serious about his job. And I was like, that's hot.
Rosie. Okay. Fans are constantly, I feel like they do this to every group, but like they're always speculating, obviously, of like, what is the group's dynamic? And are you guys sisters? Are you best friends? Are you just coworkers? Like, what's the vibe? Like, I want to hear from you. How would you describe your relationship with the women in Blackpink today?
I think it's all of that. I feel like we're best friends, we are sisters, we're like family, we are colleagues. What else did you say? What else was on the table? Yeah. It's really all of that combined. I do agree that it is a very unique relationship that we have, but over time more layers have been added on to the type of relationship we have. But even more so, I think it feels more solid. And as I've actually had that 1 year apart from the girls, which we were very much apart, everyone was so busy flying around the world, like we couldn't tell who was where. We've also created unique experiences outside of Blackpink after, sharing all of that together and growing together. We all went out and experienced the world individually past that. But to come back with those experiences, there's nothing better to feel like there's somebody that understands exactly how you might have felt or what you feel. And it is a unique experience, as everyone has their own, but just knowing that even my actual family doesn't understand what I feel sometimes, or even my best friend doesn't see the world exactly how I've seen it. But, there's so much in my life that Blackpink understands. And so it's so nice to meet the girls along the way of this whole journey, and being able to talk about things and feel like I'm being heard and understood. And I don't have to make it up. I don't have to explain over hours about why I'm feeling this type of way. And I feel like that's just going to keep growing over the years.
So now we just need to find a non-toxic guy in the industry.
Yes.
That's the goal.
So easy.
So easy.
Let's
there's so many of those. Perfect.
I'm free next week, so.
Perfect. I'll let you know if I have anyone in mind.
Thanks, babe.
Are you seeing anyone right now?
Oh my God.
You almost flung off the chair.
Cause I just feel like if I'm no, I'm oh, it's such a lie. You can tell. I am looking for love.
Okay, so maybe you're talking to someone.
Do you think it's really funny how I react to these questions?
Rosie, you just physically clung onto the side of the chair. You moved your body away from the microphone. You looked at your best friend.
they were like Rosé and like the name got announced.
And did you get to pick that or did they come up with it?
They actually came up with it and I freaked out. It was like, I think it was like 8 hours before it came out. And I was like, what?
I mean, it's a great name, but like.
I love it now.
Right.
But at the time I was like, what is Rosé? I'm like, at first I was like, I sound like a grandma. At the beginning, until it like has settled in.